of a Cat Mom.
How to train a cat with commands and consequences. Welcome to Diary of a Cat Mom. Did you ever try to train a cat to do things? I train my cats that they respond to me because in case of an emergency, I want that they listen to me and that they follow commands. So if we have to evacuate, if there is danger around the corner and they need to come to me, they will. One time I had a little girl cat and she liked to come with me into the backyard. It was great because I know she enjoyed being in the sun and being underneath the trees and the bushes. But when it was time to come inside, she didn't want to. And I didn't want to leave her outside in the backyard alone with the predators. I didn't want to risk that she would get injured or I would lose her. So I started doing commands with her. When she was outside and I wanted her to come inside, I called her name and I said, come. And the first few times she didn't. So I came a little bit closer to her and was holding a treat. And then she saw the treat and then she came. So after she understood she gets a treat when I say come and she would come. Then I tried when we were outside for a while, I would go to the door and then call from the door. And she came without that I had a treat because now she was used to the word come. That didn't happen all the time that she followed. So whenever she didn't follow and I say come, I would go and pick her up and say, not a good girl today. You have to go inside. And I would bring her inside. And when we went outside, I would say, okay, we are going outside now. We are enjoying the nice weather outside. So she got used to inside and outside. And she got used to the consequence of each. Whenever I went outside, I said, come, let's go outside. But when it was time to go inside, I would stay at the door and say, come, and then her name. And the first few times, it was a hit and miss. It was not that I could count on it. And I could feel myself getting frustrated over it because I wanted that she would enjoy the outside, but I didn't want to leave her outside because the risk with the predators was too high that something could happen to her. So at this point, I had the aha moment that it just takes time. There is a system behind that. Similar to a child, a cat needs reassurance and she needs consequences to learn that. So after we did that for a few weeks, it got better and better and better. Instead of getting impatient or frustrated, I totally focus on the process. Do you train your cat? How do you do that? I would love to hear what successes you had to train your cat. And please share in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Diary of a Cat Mom. There's always another lesson, another story, another insight waiting to be shared right around the corner. Check out my next video above and join me for my next entry. Bye.
Diary of a Cat Mom.